Hello, my wonderful families. Welcome to my platform. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your location or anytime you are meeting this video. If you are watching me from Facebook, please follow me on YouTube. That is where you are going to watch the full video. If it is your first time and you like what I do here, after watching, subscribe, share, and leave your comments. Subscribing will not cost you anything. Rather, it's gonna add a great value to me. Igbo ndị ọma na-ege ntị, ụmụnne m ndị ji eme ọnụ, ndị m fụrụ kwuru ekene m ọnụ, gị onye na-enene ihe onyonyo a, ka Chukwu okike bi n'igwe gọzie gị. So you guys knows what transpired in court yesterday. It wasn't a surprise to me because I know that definitely they are going to be postponing it, and I want to explain what happens, why Justice Binta adjourned Nnamdi Kanu'S case till January 19th, 2022. So according to them, I'm going to read exactly what transpired. Another thing I want to explain here is that Nnamdi Kanu, U.S. lawyer, have said that they are going to transfer this case to international court, that what they found out is that Nigeria is not capable to handle this case. Let me read this before I continue, and it goes like this. Justice Binta of the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has adjourned the trial of the 10 leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, till January 19. The adjournment came on the day Kanu's team of lawyers staged a walkout over the refusal of operative of the Department of State Service, DSS, to allow some of them to gain access into the courtroom. Kanu, who was brought into the courtroom around 9:52 a.m., had shortly after his case was called up, boomed the refusal of security agents to allow some members of his legal team, especially his lawyer from the United States of America, Bruce Fenn, to enter the courtroom. The IPOB leader told the court that Mr. Fenn, who has said was handling a case for him in the U.S., was around to witness his trial. I have an ongoing case in the U.S. I have not been allowed to see him. He is here to see me and to observe the proceeding. He has been to the DSS to see me, but they denied him access to me, Kanu stated from the dock. Asked by the judge if he was ready to conduct the proceeding himself in the absence of his lawyers, Kanu replied in the negative. Meanwhile, counsel to the FG, Mr. M.D. Abubakar, who is the Director of Public Prosecution, urged the court to proceed with the trial in the absence of Kanu's lawyer. Abubakar told the court that ordinarily the matter was fixed for a hearing of an application that was filed by defendant. He urged that since Kanu lead counsel, Mr. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who was initially inside the courtroom, walked out with his team shortly before the arrival of the judge, his pending application should be deemed abandoned. In a short ruling, though Justice Binta expressed his displeasure over the conduct of Kanu's lawyer, she declined to dismiss the pending application and rather adjourned the case till 19 and 20, 2022 for trials. So, have you people seen what transpired? First of all, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, was inside, but because they did not allow others access, they staged out in form of protest, which is their right. According to Barrister Ejiofor, he said that DSS operative were many inside the court, but it was only himself and two other lawyers inside the court that they needed more, especially the lawyer from US to come in, but they refused. Because of this, they staged out in a protest, which is normal. A civilized and a democratic community, they have right to do that, and the judge himself should also understand. But in other way around, Barrister Ejiofor should have understand that this is Nigeria. This is not a civilized country. He shouldn't have walked out, and I agree with Nnamdi Kanu for not allowing them to proceed in the absence of his lawyers. If his lawyers are not there, then who will defend him? Is Nnamdi Kanu a lawyer? How can you ask him if the court should proceed in the absence of his defendant? Is this possible? And another thing now, I believe everything is now clear. Elections have come and gone. I didn't see any politician in the court. I didn't see all those people that are saying we are looking into Nnamdi Kanu's case. We are going to release Nnamdi Kanu. Now, elections have come and gone. Why is it that our people like to be used? Why it is? The election last week, Saturday, you guys saw how I felt because I know the Igbo na-atụ inu ihe ọbụla iji jidesie ya ike. Ihe ọbụla iji na-abaru gị uru jidesie ya ike. Ịhapụ ya na nwanne ịghasasịgokwa. First of all, they use sit at home and it was working. All of a sudden, they cancel it. The second time, they came out again with another sit at home and no election in Anambra State, of which people imbibed, people agreed. All of a sudden, they cancel it. As it is right now, people are confused. They don't know whom to believe now. I think it's high time somebody should be appointed so that people will know who to listen to. There is a lot of information going out there. Today you come and tell people to sit at home. Tomorrow you say they shouldn't. The other day you tell them to go and vote. Next day you say they shouldn't vote. So people are confused. They are tired. Somebody like me, I'm tired. I don't like somebody pushing me around. I like people who are honest. When you stand for one thing, you stand for it. Now elections have come and gone. Where are those people that are saying that they are going to release Nnamdi Kanu? Where are those people that said they are going to look into Biafra agitation? I believe the elders who visited that Abuja High Court, they received their own respect, right? They received their treatment. So, my dear people, I'm going to play the video for you to watch. After watching, if you like, share, comment, and tell me what you think about this. Remain blessed. I love and cherish each and every one of you. Bye-bye.
It's simple. It's allowed. Very simple. It's allowed. Instead of going about this way, because from what's playing out today, I don't think that the legal team, as we are today, still have implicit confidence in the court. We don't have confidence in the court again to go on with this case. And we're going to activate relevant administrative process to ensure that right thing is done. Good. And this case, I can assure you today, this case will not get to January. It was the head, and here we had a judiciously. We must activate the process to ensure that the matter is come up his head this week. Yes. He has not committed an offense to law. We have informed the world, via our solid objection to the charge, that the 7-count amended charge filed against Nnamdi Kanu is as empty as what one can never imagine. It's as empty as what one can never imagine. It's a worthless paper before the court. And we have filed a strong objection to challenge it. And the court is under obligation to hear this application. Never really one or the other. He can't run away from it. And no trial will commence in this case without application being held. Of course. So we're going to take up the matter in the court of action.
Thank you. Your name for the record.
I was told I could not enter the courtroom, despite the court's previous order that Nnamdi could have access to any 3 persons he wanted to. I actually had a chance to talk briefly to him on the way to the courtroom. It's clear 5 times that they're targeting me in particular. That's the reason why this proceeding did not transpire today. And I'm here to tell the Nigerians and the international community, I'm taking this now to international tribunals. It's clear that the Nigerian tribunals are compromised. This is the International Working Group on Arbitrary Detention in Geneva, the International Court of Justice in The Hague, the ICC in The Hague, and I'll be going to the United States Congress and urging that sanctions be considered against Nigeria for gross violations of fundamental human rights. And there's no more fundamental right than a right to access to lawyers in a criminal case. It's enshrined in the Nigerian Constitution. It's enshrined in the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. It's enshrined in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It's a basic principle of civilization. If you're accused of a crime, you have a right to counsel. And he's been denied access to me 5 times. And I'm here not to be an irritant. There are huge international law issues that are present in Nnamdi Kanu's case. You all know this kidnapping in Kenya, the extraordinary rendition to Nigeria just being one of them. So I'm here because I'm an international law expert to provide more enlightenment on what legal issues are present here. I'm not here to just try to create a problem or to create some kind of irritation. And yet I've been denied 5 times. What am I a threat about? I have not acted in any way that's disruptive. I've been courteous, provided identity that they've asked for, And every single occasion, Mr. Fine, you can't visit him. It's clear that I am the reason why we were locked out of court today.
Okay, let me interject briefly as a special counsel. We consider what happened today as a clear and flagrant violation of Section 36 of Nigerian Constitution, which is his right to fair hearing. It's very fundamental. So in our opinion as lawyers, we think what happened today is nullity. It cannot stand in law that you will lock lawyers outside, counsels outside, who you know as a court are present. You lock them outside because of a mild disagreement, you lock them out, and then you maroon our client. Somebody that was rendition, you maroon him inside the court without counsel, you speak with him, and then you adjourn the case in a summary manner to 19th and 20th of January. It's unfair, and he's in detention. Okay, and his health is not in the best. He's not in the best health condition. So this is something that we are going to go back to drawing board, and we are going to come out with very strong countervailing legal and judicial challenges to the travesty of justice that happened in court.
This video together with me. Like I said before, if it is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel and you like what I do, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, leave your comment in the comment section. You are free to criticize, but let us do it always constructively. Remain blessed. I appreciate your massive support, and I love and cherish each and every one of you. Until I meet you again in my next video, for now we say bye-bye.